Hi everyone! Today I wanted to do something a little bit different, something more fun to break up the patch notes videos before we get any information on the new module. I'm going to be showcasing my favorite mounts in 3 different categories. The first category is appearance, so just the mounts that I think are the prettiest or the most visually stunning. Next is mount powers, so the 5 combat or equip powers that I think are the most visually impactful. And last but not least, I'll be rating the mount's unique animations, which is the special thing they do when you press space while standing still. Now, this is purely my opinion, and in no way am I saying that these mounts are the best, or that you have to buy them, or anything like that. These are just my favorites. And without further ado, let's get into the mounts. Category number 1. Appearance. Coming in at number 5 is the Aberrant Yethhound. Now this is a mount not very many people know about, and on the auction house its price has fluctuated between 70k and 700k, so it's hard to pin an exact value on it. Now the reason I like this mount is because it's so unique. It doesn't do anything special with its animation or anything, it doesn't have any special equip power or anything, but just the way it looks to me is so unique and colorful. It's got flaming eyes, and I just really love the way it looks. I don't have much to say. At number 4, we have the Soot Tribal Lion. This mount was only available from a limited promotion, so you can't even get it right now, but I still think it makes the list for me. Now the reason I like this one so much is it's pretty basic. All the lions are just awesome in this game, but this one is my favorite. It's not shiny or glowy or anything like that, but it's black and gold, it's easy to match with armor, and I'm always attracted to darker colors, so it just suits my personality, I guess. Number 3, the Heavy Howler. Now this one is a lot cooler. You can see it has a special animation color thing whenever you first get on it, and then you're presented with a whole lot of stuff. It's purple, it glows, it's got spikes on it. What more can you ask for? Of course it doesn't have a special animation, but this mount always has seemed really cool to me. It's even got a little trail whenever you ride it. What more can you ask for? Now this one has been on the auction house for anywhere from 250k to 600k. And this one is pretty uncommon as well, so the reason the price fluctuates so much is whenever they're gone from the auction house, someone lists one for a really high price, and then there's just a whole stack of people undercutting. Number 2 is the Black Ice Warhorse. Now, you may be wondering how a horse could get in the top 5, but I just love the way this one looks. It's got black ice on it, and the black ice armor transmutes as I'm wearing on this character as well. I've always been one of my favorites just because of the uniqueness of them. And the horse is no different. You can match your horse with the armor. It's got this, like, lightning effect off of the black ice pieces, and it just looks so majestic and powerful. Like, you definitely wouldn't want to run into this when you're walking down the street. It's got claws on its armor for its feet, you know? Last but not least, number 1, my favorite, most visually appealing mount is the Celestial or the Starfade Stag. It has a really awesome way to spawn in, a really awesome animation, and it's just really cool to look at. It cycles through a rainbow of colors, it's starry, its eyes glow. The only reason I like the Celestial one better is because it's bigger, has more antlers, basically more of that pattern to look at. The next category is powers. Coming in at number 5 and is the equip power of the Coastal Flail Snail. And this is the only equip power that made this list. And the only reason it's on this list is because it's unique and only one set of mounts have it. Using a daily power grants 25% of your total action points over 10 seconds. For a lot of classes, using dailies is extremely important, and having this combat power can be extremely impactful. Coming in at number 4 is the Swift Golden Lion's combat power. The reason I like this one so much is it comes in, knocks out back everything, obviously these are dummies, and then you get 100% of your hit points as a shield. Now I've seen this save groups a lot of times, less so recently, and a lot of people use it in PvP as well. So it's impactful pretty much all the time, and it just looks cool, honestly. You summon your giant golden glowy lion, and it rushes in like whoosh, and I mean, I guess it doesn't really sound like that. That sounded more like a hose than anything else. Number 3. the Swarm's combat power. The reason I like this one so much is the mount itself is really cool. You surround yourself with a swarm of bats, and your screen changes color for a second, but that's not the point. The reason I like this combat power so much is the bats just surround the enemy and make it look like it's riding a swarm, and it lasts for some amount of seconds, and it just looks cool, okay? It just looks cool. Number 2, the Black Ice Warhorse combat power. Now, I'm sure you'll be able to see why I think this one is cool just after I use it here. You get to select an area, your horse comes in, and then you get this beautiful lightning storm, and your horse is like, I am angry! And then everything dies, and then it runs away. The end. Number 1. The most visually impactful combat power that you will see in this game belongs to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm sure you already figured out that I was going to say that. My companion killed everything, so I need to find something else. I can eat this owlbear! Let's see. Oh, I guess it can't eat the owlbear. Darn it. Okay, he's gonna eat this minion. I am certain. Yum, delicious. Don't you wish you could do that? Just run up to somebody and eat them? Yeah, I did think so. Moving on. Category number 3 is animations. And to clarify, those are what the mount does whenever you press spacebar, whenever you're standing still. Number 5 is mist form. Now, I already think this mount is pretty cool to begin with, but whenever you press space and the ghost rears up and tries to spook you, I mean, it's not really that scary, but, I mean, it's pretty cool. Ooh, spooky ghost! Alright, and number 4 is the legendary carpet of flying, or even the regular carpet, because they have the same animation. And this one, you're sitting there like a boss, and then whee! Yep. You know, I wish I could do that without falling off. That's some superb anti-gravity skills right there. Number 3. The Adolescent Deep Crow mount. Oh, hello. We got some friends. I didn't know I had those. Alright, now the reason I think this one is so cool, well, I'll just let you watch. It makes plants act like plants are not supposed to act. No, but really, I mean, it's pretty cool. It flies. It buffets the ground and you see all the air and dust moving around, and I think that's pretty awesome. Number 2, the Swarm. It even looks cool whenever you summon it. I know I said that already, but it is pretty cool. The reason I like this one so much is because it looks pretty awesome. You turn into a ball of bats and then you disappear, and then the ball of bats reform. Whoosh! I make great sound effects. Whoa! That's a lot of achievements. You could tell I haven't been on here in a while. Last but certainly not least, number 1 best animation for a mount in this game, Sensor's Flying Disc. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to be anti-gravity again and ride a floating disc around? I mean, I know I would. You look like a real badass doing that. Whee! If you want to assert dominance on someone, just get on your mount and just fly in a circle. Done! They can't top that unless they also have a flying disc, in which case you might as well just fight to the death to assert dominance, but I mean, what do I know? Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today. If you like any of these mounts, or if you have your own preferred mounts, your favorite ones, which ones do you think look the coolest? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But before I go, I just want to say a huge thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Back in July, like July of 2018, I had just gotten 100 subscribers. I was not taking YouTube seriously at all. I posted like one video a month or something, and then like the next month I post like 5 crappy ones, you know, and then I didn't post for like 4 or 5 months. But anyway, by the time January came, the number was 1,000. That's a lot of people. Like, I don't think I could fit 1,000 people in my house. Okay, well, maybe I could if I tried really, really hard. But, yeah, let's not get into that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!